That should work. These mortals be. Allow me to demonstrate. It shall be done.
Need to stay focused.
Never a dull moment. I'm done. I can't wait to sleep. That might be worth a look.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? Oh? And what is he, then? Wandering these forlorn barrens over 700 miles from home.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. There go our best supplies.
Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces of your provisions. You find me quite sated indeed. Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Elthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can. I doubt not your conviction.
The all.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece. and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. It is done. Both charge and charm. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons, and yet even farewell.
Farewell, Elminster.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all. Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
A fool stumbles without cause. A hero serves a cause without question. I am neither. Clear of heart, clear of mind, and bound by no master. Now, you must listen. The Prism's tenant can put an end to Vlaakith's tyranny. They must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a tap room called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of our people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Jastil Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it. I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. You know the history. Long ago, the Geich enslaved our people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was a warrior, but if Voss is right, then I am no Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose, not but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is, then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be right, and I along with it. Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us.
seen before.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something... My wound, my... episodes. Twice over, in fact. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a... As long as... There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you... To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm. Her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle. It's all I ever wanted, but Mother forbid me... No. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove... inscrutable.
Don't give me trouble now.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
This is the way to Moonrise Towers. We've no choice but to push forward.
There is work to do.
No day, no night. It's as though time itself has abandoned this place. Similar to
I
the
can
astral
feel the
plane in
shadows
some
power
ways.
here, but
Wouldn't you say?
seems
Plato?
harmony.
Hardly.
I feel weak.
The astral plane is threaded
Faint.
with light and silver, life-giving and wondrous in all directions.
The shadow curse. Do you know what this means? She loves me. She must do. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Anything of use? Something to do with the shadow curse? I truly hope this blight isn't spreading.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? Not taking requests, love. Now put your hands up and walk over here. Slowly. Eunice, move in. Eunice? I can't see. Follow my voice. Eunice. Harpers! You heard the man! To arms!
Take things.
Lance board is set.
Finish them off!
Maybe I should... This is good.
You bow.
Well done. Now we've got to move. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected band. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Harpers!
The shadows claimed that bird. Not for me to interfere.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Jonas should be here with us.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Nervous? I've an inkling you've reason to be.
This is why we're here, you see. 'Tis a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stand down! Or we'll put you down! I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harpers, cut this true soul down!
What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink.
Look, this is heavy. It's for a good cause.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Aye. Our asses. No time to rest.
Whatever I expected to find.
Good to see a friendly face.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through. Sorry, if it costs me, it costs.
Take care now.
Indolence breeds
Any movement out
madness.
there? All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Too dark to tell.
Eager for battle.
I bet they're close.
The air is ripe with magic.
Watching us.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Here. There's more where that came from.
A long way to go still.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
No one's stopped me yet.
You Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
How's the
Not as
barricade
long
coming
as we
along?
can put up a fight, we're not.
Good
It
man.
ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first.
It's for a
Got
good
to trust
cause.
Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
Aye.
Well, that's why we're
Our
still
asses.
standing around.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
See any movement out there?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're
This
close.
place gives me the creeps.
Watching us.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
You Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira
God's
to come
blood,
up
this
with
is
one.
heavy.
I don't.
I do.
That's why
It's
we're
for a
still
good
standing
cause.
around.
Aye. our asses. See any movement out there?
This place gives me the creeps.
Too dark to tell.
In Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
I bet they're close.
Yeah? Heap sight narrows at
Watching
night.
us.
2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
You Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
Place gives me the creeps.
See any movement out there?
Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heap sight
Too
narrows
dark
at
to tell.
nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're
I bet
likely
they're
to
close.
become some dagger's new sheath.
Watching us.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Deep sight narrows.
See any
at
movement
night
out there?
2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's
Too
new
dark to
sheath.
tell.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
I bet they're close.
Count your lucky stars.
Watching us.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone.
Your Graven Guard's
Or
still
steel.
alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness
I wish
forever.
we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Deep sight narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
See any
My
movement
neck
out
of the
there?
woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us. Yeah.
Graven Guard's still alive.
There's more where that came
He
from.
better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Wish we had stone.
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
I wish we had a bloody army. How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
It'll need
All
to.
this standing around is making me
Cleric's
antsy.
magic won't hold out the
Got
darkness
to have a
forever.
plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
You Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
There's more where that came from.
Good man.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
How's the barricade coming?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Pretty, but it can take a beat.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
I don't.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Standing around.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye.
This place gives me
our
the
asses.
creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
You Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first.
How's the barricade coming along?
Got to trust Jahira to help with one.
It ain't pretty.
I don't.
But it can take a
I
beat.
do.
That's why we're still standing around.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. God's blood, this is heavy.
This place gives me the creeps.
It's for a good
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Aye.
Yeah?
Our asses.
Arrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Your Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
How's the barricade
That's why
coming
we're
along?
still standing around.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
This place gives me the creeps.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
It's for a good
Keep
cause.
sight narrows at nighttime. 2
Aye.
steps in, and you're likely to
Our
become
asses.
some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Your Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone. Or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this...
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it shall just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
This place gives me the creeps.
alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime.
God, blood, this is heavy.
You're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Our asses. See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
Alive, you reckon?
He better be.
I bet they're
Or I'm a
close.
dead man walking.
Watching us.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about.
Yeah.
We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we'd gear up.
I wish we
and
had a
head
bloody
out.
army.
All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
God, blood, this is heavy.
Count your lucky stars.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
You Graven Guard's still alive.
See any movement out there?
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Too dark to
Not
tell.
as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
I bet they're close.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone
Gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Deep sight narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
You Gravengard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
See any movement out
As long
there?
as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
There's more where that came from.
All this standing around is making me antsy.
Wish we had stone.
Got to have a plan
or steel.
first. Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I wish we had a bloody army.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't
place
hold out
gives
the
me
darkness
creeps.
forever.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
Deep sight narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses.
You Gravengard's still alive, you reckon?
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Here.
Got to have a plan first.
There's more where that came from.
Got to trust Jahira to come up with one.
I don't wish we had stone or
That's
steel.
why
We're still standing around.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil,
How's
but
the barricade coming
it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
It'll need to.
Alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are
Cleric's
plenty
magic won't
worse.
hold out the darkness forever.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses. See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
It's you. And if you find any interesting materials, I can sense. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Absolutely.
Need anything?
It's perfect.
Need anything?
Well, well, well.
Need anything?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough. But I can... I thought I sniffed a American mark there.
Assume nothing.
My faith will guide me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Don't wander far. We need to talk. Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health. Bottoms up. Well over a century old. Still not quite. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get there. There's an air about you. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? And you're certain you will continue to resist? Good. I will take your word. I have every reason to be cautious. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and without... We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer... We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. The same way he dealt with my arrow in his eye, I suspect. Much as I share... Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them. I promise I will do everything Any cure starts. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must... You're not our own Isobel. She cast the moon shield around the... She's upstairs in her chambers.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Moll. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
My, the Thescan double-counter gambit.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. You will consider... What a lovely specimen she is. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Hell is wherever I take it. I just call it hope, remember? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has... And tragedy, my friend. Well, there's my bread and bloody butter. She won. She has it. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. All in? See you.
saving our supplies. Yes, Mom.
Quite ready for you.
All right. What now?
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira has sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effect, but there are places it won't help. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to...
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. He came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive. Pathetic. The Absolute sees all, you fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric...
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden.
light on my feet.
Need to act fast.
Battle of wits. Let me recite their demise. With ease.
This is your end.
But nature has fangs!
Don't waste a step. No hesitation.
I don't fancy their chances.
Onward.
You should take a look.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start, and that was no random attack. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will discover the source of his
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Why does a man like him do anything? I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Keth.
First, cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone? Stars. We were ambushed out in the darkness. By God, they lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. They took his eyes first, then his tongue. Some of us fought back. All I could do was run. I don't know. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You're made of sterner stuff than me, then. You've done so much for us already. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Maybe. Sorry, just be careful up there.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, You know me already. But you'll have the honor of making up for my blunder. I trust that you will.
He still won't speak.
Nothing of use on his part.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan and...
He must know something. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. Merciful Timora. That's the first piece of good news I've heard since Elturel. But I'm not pinning all my hope. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be... The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them. My role here is limited. I can be put to better use convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue the Duke. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketherick throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jahir. Farewell.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? We need you, sir. One of our... We found him out in the shadows, just...
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell. Yet it has not...
Please, that isn't helpful. Art still has plenty of life in him. He's just been... hurt.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since...
Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
We'll wait as long as it takes. I wish we could give up and head out. You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Just a brief respite. Looks like they lost a fight.
Perfect spot for an ambush. Get into position.
Blast scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners, the charging knights, the piles of severed limbs and heads.
I'd rather not, if it's all the same to you.
To your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Heretics in the dark! Kill them! Destroy the blasphemers!
Can't slow down.
No god can protest
I'll cut you in her name. For the absolute!
Guard against the darkness! I fear neither shadow nor death. lantern!
Off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly, me, oh, my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mad Rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Here, give this Bellish protection from the Shadow Cup. You're welcome.
Curious little thing.
Get some rest.
Are they all
I need to keep sharp.
eccentric, I wonder?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
My faith protects me.
Take your...
These things have stayed interesting.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
What's next, I wonder?
Still breathing, despite everything. Right tool will do the trick.
Looks like the Driders' caravan came from here.
Well, it most assuredly won't be returning.
Pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse so that their owners could escape with their lives.
Too big to be a spear wound. A horn?
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
fun. All I wanted was to play! Someone new. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me? Of course I am. Now are you going to play with me or not? Make time. I want to play. Or else... I have a mummy, a daddy and a doggy. They'll be back in a while. But you're here now, and I want to play.
Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of...
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be angry with you. I don't know what you mean. The shadows must be making your head go funny.
Should get started.
of the rest. Yes? Let's get going.
Plates of the earth have been shattered by the magic of the Shadow Curse. Utterly fascinating. Unless you happen to be standing on it, of course.
Lovely day, this. For now. Still alive, so that's progress. Hope this ends well.
step is the hardest.
What should I do? Heading there.
Good idea, I think.
I will not know failure.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead. Should get started.
Virtus et Scientia!
On the move.
I won't give in.
This is your end.
Survival is all that matters. No hesitation.
I need healing.
Think you can take me on? Wonder what's past this. I need a quick word.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection? Then thou must return, but this is the price of battle. Well counted. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Oh.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Let's move.
Seek and you shall find me.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Hatched up. Pushing on.
What to do?
Spot for an ambush. That should work.
Breathe deep and move. keep me out.
I'm exhausted. Find somewhere to camp soon.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No one back home will ever believe this. That might be worth a look.
Where lies your guilt?
The Waning Moon.
Stay your hand and be on your way. I'll not raise mine against you. A fair point. The murdered lie silent. The Raven are... Forgive me. It has been some... This woman tended a bar where she took her patron, yet she turned their words into... They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged. I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes. My reasons are of no... Your soul sparks. Will you take it? The death of heroism is... Go to the distillery.